The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Terror King. And representing the Assassins.
Guys, this might not be a title match, but remember, she could very well be in the ring with an upcoming challenger. Keep that in mind as we move forward here.
And that's what makes this match so important. In baseball, they call it advanced scouting. Preparing yourself with as much information as possible on future opponents. And there's no better way to do that than to step in the ring with them.
And her opponent, accompanied by Harvey Quinn. And from Sydney, Australia, the NXT Women's Champion.
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be nothing short of amazing.
I don't doubt that for a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
Direct hit, and there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title's not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder. That's what's your noggin.
Shoulder block. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Komm, sag einmal. Oh, Kontakt.
The shoulder block. This one is over. This is not where she wants to be. She's starting to feel the pressure here, fellas.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
Guys, we're not used to seeing her like this. I wonder how she's going to respond here. She is on fire.
Leg drop across the throat. Like one move after the other. It's devastating.
Victory is on the horizon.
Snel maar hier ons een schnelles match.
The taste of bomb. Wow, she's fought her penny in predicament.
Jongen! Was ist das so eine...
This is unbelievable.
Nee. Jetzt wird sie abgeholt. Ja, nur weil du früh im Team warst?
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
She goes for the cover. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up. With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Oh, my goodness, what a takedown. She's not wasting any time.
Oh, nasty flipping senton.
Flash! What impact!
She goes for the cover. Oh, somehow! I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Getting the job done with a splash.
This could mean trouble.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Dus op die ouders.
She's got her.
Drops her with authority. Wow, that was intense.
Op de kop af
I think this is the beginning.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
She gets her good with the
Ik heb
leg
dus
drop.
een ding tussen
That's
dan
it.
met je
That's what she
slaan.
needed.
The taste of bomb.
She's back in full.
Shoulders on the mat.
to pinfall in the victory.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Teddy.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if...
Den Charakter habe ich den selber erstellt. Warte mal. Warte, Match Option, meine Lieblingsarena. Wo ist sie? Hier meine Lieblingsarena. Also habe ich erstellt den linken Charakter. Den Charakter habe ich wirklich erstellt. Hat schon lange gedauert, den zu erstellen. Den Einzug, also das habe ich nicht so gut hinbekommen. So gut gerade nicht. Schon gut, aber so gut nicht.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the
big-time
ring.
singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what you look at this.
Wenn es sein will, dann greift die ein, Alter. Wenn ich den Einzug zeigen will. Woher?
You expect these superstars to put their bodies on the line to take each other down.
These superstars have waited a long place.
Wofür habe ich so auch als allein gestellt? Und jetzt habe ich erstellt, ich habe ein Paket zu kaufen für Geld. Ein Paket mit dem Spin hier.
Oh man, by the hair whip.
Was jetzt? Tor? Wenn man mal tippen muss.
As we've seen in the past, Extreme Rules matches create a type of hysteria that's difficult to describe, even more difficult to contain.
She drops her with a bulldog. Charlotte not in a good place right now.
She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
Going for an encore here.
Look at her go.
I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place, this might be it.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
This might be it, guys. Charlotte is in trouble.
Warte, ich habe einen neuen Finisher. Den neuen Finisher habe ich. Ich muss nur reinkommen.
When the WWE Universe hears the term, the streak, most think of The Undertaker's 21-match WrestleMania streak. But Charlotte Flair had quite a streak of her own.
Charlotte started her WWE career 16-0 in singles pay-per-view matches. From July 2015 to February 20.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Jetzt hat auch ein Schipper, da was anderes.
Incredible suplex.
She is just so dominant.
Byron, you recounted Charlotte's streak, which included wins against Sasha Banks, Bayley, and she goes for the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it.
Wow, not yet.
Kick on the mark.
Right to the face.
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
That could break a nose. Charlotte has been the centerpiece of so many WWE milestones, but her match at Hell in a Cell 2016 was her biggest triumph ever.
Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks had so many epic encounters already, but their Raw Women's Championship match that night warranted a main event Hell in a Cell match.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Das gab nicht besser.
And she delivers a flawless crossbody.
Myron, that Hell in a Cell match was the first time women main evented a WWE pay-per-view. And both ladies brought their very best to the cell that night.
Corey, I know Charlotte and Sasha took immense pride from headlining that show. But when all's said and done, Charlotte is the one we'll forever remember as the winner.
Charlotte springt nicht, oder? Ich sag nur, wer bis zur Mitte springen kann.
Incoming.
Scooped up.
And power slam. Charlotte is in trouble.
Charlotte is one of the most devastating and innovative submission moves ever, and
the singles match has come to an end. Wow.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Strategy fell into place with that victory.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
Bei der Livestream, da mache ich gleich 30 Mal Royal Rumble als Erster. Und das Livestream also. Auf Ansage, das schaffe ich. Auf Ansage. Ich was auf Ansage. 30 Man. Hier. Komm ich mal erstmal Zufall, dann mache ich als Erster. Ich komme als erstes.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania.
Und jetzt Erster.
Oh, you're looking at the future right here.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee,
kommt der den Einzug? Hilfe!
It's time for some mayhem.
And
here we go. Royal Rumble action kicking off here.
What? Schau mal! Sie hat immer was auf Fußschein geschrieben. Papa. Papa.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, who's coming out next? Who is it?
Auf Fußschein geschrieben.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up. Oh, here she comes, guys.
And she said she was going to win this thing earlier today. Let's see if she's right.
A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables.
Das Russische müsste Russisch sein.
Hurricane
Jetzt Ada, ja,
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Keine Russe da drin, Alter. Warte mal, wo ist das Handy?
Entry number 4.
Kann ich irgendwie
Who's it gonna
in
be?
das Livestream den Titel ändern?
Escapes trouble.
Nicht Deutsch unterschreiben. Immer für die Russe.
Things are about to heat up here, guys.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure. That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Gefällt dir Buschekeks abonnieren? Geht ja nicht.
Looking a little dazed here.
She's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole.
Guys, I don't think we can watch them. Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
Wow, what a slam. Look who's coming now, guys.
This could be a game changer, Michael.
Oh, what a strike to the back.
Ich stumm mich in der Zeit. Ich stumm mich hier, also wenn man mich hört.
Reflecting a bit more on Pat Patterson creating the Rumble, I can tell you that the concept wasn't initially welcomed with great fondness.
Imagine pitching a battle royal that starts with just two.
We are moments away from the next entrant. Ooh, what an uppercut. Looks to make an elimination here.
She has some reach.
Hey, it's Becky Lynch. Oh, and sent crashing back down. And she lands the slam. Ladies and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fast.
Get ready.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Dodges a bullet there, and it's Charlotte.
Corey, thank you for breaking down exactly what it means when Bianca Belair says she is the ist of NXT. But don't you think Bianca has a bit of an overinflated ego for somebody relatively new to the scene?
Absolutely not, Saxton. Just ask top NXT stars like Candice LeRae or Lacey Evans if it was Belair's ego that beat them. Those were cases of Belair proving she truly is.
We're moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble. What a headbutt. Vicious.
She's starting to feel it, but you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
The 2016 Royal Rumble match had quite a unique stipulation. In fact, it became the largest WWE Championship defense in history. WWE Champion Roman Reigns was the #1 entrant in the Royal Rumble, and in order to retain the championship, Reigns had to outlast 20.
Becky Lynch going for it. Incredible move. And a savage clothesline. There's the elimination. Could very well get dumped out here.
A compromising position.
Who could entrant number 9 be?
If Roman Reigns emerged victorious from the 2016 Royal Rumble match, he'd be the first superstar since Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998 to win back-to-back Rumble matches. Reigns posted earlier that day on social media, line them up, throw them over. Reigns battled all comers until he was pummeled by the League of Nations faction at the direction of Mr. McMahon and taken to a local medical facility for treatment.
Also nicht so als nächster reinkommen, Alter. Habt ihr schon mal nicht so lang warten?
WWE title. But when Triple H's music hit, it signified the game was the 30th entrant into the Royal Rumble match. The two warriors clashed, but in the end, Triple H eliminated.
Now it's Ruby Riott. And that's elimination right there, guys, with an exclamation point, no less. Spinning kick to the gut.
Who's it going to be, fellas?
And it's Alexa Bliss with the reversal.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Asuka going for it.
She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
Ich mag also, dass wir da eigentlich Musik bleiben können.
And the elbow finds its mark.
Oder wenn ich erwähne.
The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels.
Eigentlich bin ich hier für die Kommentatorin. Englisch.
Number 11.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future WWE Hall of Famers in Bret Hitman Hart and Tito Santana. And every 2 minutes thereafter saw an incredible list of superstars enter the match.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this. Oh man, she's rolling now.
Junge, ich hab
Trying for the
Leute
elimination
auf
here.
dem Livestream, weißt du?
Who's it gonna be?
Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match.
I'm not so sure if she even knows where she is at this point.
Don't be surprised if she finds a way to win this match. I'm willing to bet she has a little more gas in that tank of hers.
Well, the good news for her is that it appears it's gonna be over shortly.
Here comes Paige. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
And Alexa Bliss nails it.
Has been eliminated.
We know it's a tall task, but Corey, what does one have to do to best Asuka?
I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, I do not know. Few people have an answer to what Asuka's actually capable of. Which superstar is this going to be?
That's what I'm gedauert.
Ruby Riott has been eliminated.
Hello, what the fuck?
Byron, look who we have here.
This changes the entire complexion of this match.
Die gewinnt.
Returning back to strategy against Asuka, I still don't have an answer because there is none. But as far as Asuka's success, she just needs to keep doing what she's been doing since her arrival. She has such a deep arsenal of maneuvers, any of which can end a match at any time.
You know, I'm actually glad to see that you don't have an answer for once, Corey.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
Man, die deckt ihm oder
Next
was?
entrance getting ready to come out.
Nobody wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man simply dominated nearly every Rumble he competed in.
Oh, and she's got her game face on.
Doesn't she always?
Oh, she does it again. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. And just like that, this move is leading the charge. Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
As Corey mentioned, Stone Cold certainly has an impressive Royal Rumble resume. And it'd be even more impressive if he was able to hold on and win. What's Sarah Logan putting together here? She hits it. Sarah Logan brings.
We're
about to get it. And now it's Trish Stratus. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. She may be one of the WWE's smallest superstars, but Alexa Bliss has proven herself dangerous in the ring. Byron, what strategy should a competitor use against Little Miss Bliss?
Well, Michael, as you mentioned, Bliss is the smallest woman competing in WWE, and you have to use your size advantage against a...
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor!
I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct.
Wow, this shakes things up a bit, to say the least.
Ich komm rein.
And she lands a hellacious DDT.
Jetzt wird
Looks like Paige is starting
aufgerollt.
to slip a bit.
To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
Don't expect this to be her downfall, Cole. I still think she has what it takes to be there when the dust clears.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan.
No, she's too quick for her.
Also, wenn sie bei Royal Rumble ist die Uhr
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about
angelaufen
it.
oder runterklicken, wenn du nicht konntest. Wenn
After
das
a decision by
dann
then WWE President Jack Tunney, the WWE Championship was declared vacant.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Wow, she looks to be all business here tonight.
You have to be all business if you want to win a match like this, Michael.
That's what she needed.
der nächste noch wie voll? Ist der Ring zu voll oder
And
was?
gets out of harm's way.
Oh boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
She drops her with a clothesline. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Der Ring
According to
ist zu
sports
voll.
entertainment historians, the
Eigentlich schon
1992
nie.
Royal Rumble will always be considered one of the greatest Rumble matches of all time because of the amazing collection of superstars who competed in that match. And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Hong Kong.
That could have been disastrous, Byron. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Paige is
Mal
rolling, so
aufholen
out by
hier.
the children.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Alter.
She's got to get herself together
Bin ich
here.
rausgeworfen heute?
And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania. But newer fans might not realize that the rule did not go into effect until 1993.
Snap suplex.
What does Paige need to do right now? Her opponent clearly has her number here.
This is not where she wants to be right now. She's dangerously close to losing this thing. But then again, so is her opponent. What a match.
And there's the elimination. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Paige just barely gets out of the way.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Das meine ich. Weil es war echt eine Einspielrunde. So
We're
was
about
soll
to
ich
find
denn
out
tun?
who enters next.
Und als nächstes der 8 ausgerufen, die 18 sind.
Uh-oh, this will shake things up.
We're not kidding, Michael.
We talk a lot about dream matchups and the luck of the draw at the Royal Rumble, and for good reason. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, we saw two icons go nose-to-nose that before then was only possible in WWE video games. And if you were playing with your action figures at home like Byron, time stood still when Goldberg stood before the almighty Undertaker.
Who's it gonna be?
Corey, you talked about it earlier when Goldberg stood face-to-face with The Undertaker at the 2017 Royal Rumble. It was truly a dream scenario come to life. You talk about trending. The hashtag Royal Rumble ran wild on social media. Goldberg versus The Undertaker is a match the WWE Universe hopes to see, and what a battle it would be.
Goldberg leveled the Phenom with a spear, but Undertaker got his revenge on the WCW icon and eliminated Goldberg from the Royal Rumble. Only time will tell if WWE will witness a match between two of the most powerful forces sports entertainment has ever known.
Guys, it's entry number 20. Starting to fill up in there. Could be trouble here, guys. What a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
It's Dana Brooke. This is going to get interesting, real interesting.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not.
This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised.
Counting it down. Who is it going to be?
Trying to get her over that top rope.
Easier said than done, though, Michael.
That's elimination.
Here comes Alicia Fox.
Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
And she got her with a clothesline.
22. Jedes Scheiß, Alter.
Nicely
Ich hoffe,
done.
der Typ bestet.
And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
Well, who's coming out next? Who is it?
One of my favorite things about the Royal Rumble really is the element of surprise. You just never know who's going to come out next.
Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that
Ich bin
again.
schon mal addicted. Komm her. Jetzt wird aufgeräumt. Jetzt wird aufgeräumt. Kommt her, wer will. Wer will, Alter. Ich bin Teddy. Als Teddy fliegst du es nicht aus, Alter. Das ist meine zweite gute Chance, Alter. Jetzt schmeiß ich nicht raus. Das schmeiß ich gegen Lust, Alter. Jetzt schmeiß ich lieber Hau rein Lust.
On the element of surprise, it seems each year I find myself shocked.
Boom.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was
Komm her.
amazing.
Teddy,
Heading to the ring with a purpose.
Boy,
Junge,
that's
das
the
ist
truth.
ganz wide squad, Alter, im Royal Rumble.
Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe that's a shocking elimination if you ask me.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had a...
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Liv Morgan has
There's
been
the elimination,
eliminated.
Byron.
That was amazing.
Jetzt wird nicht rausgeschmissen.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
She's up on that top turnbuckle. She won't be for long. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Looks
Look who it is. Bailey. Got her where she wants her. Big time move coming up.
Has been eliminated.
Next entrant. And now here's Carmella.
Also hier, wenn ich einen Ansatz gemacht habe. Und der wird richtig leiden. Oh Meier. Alter. Die sieht irgendwie voll clean aus.
You know, guys, where a superstar enters really can make a difference. Of course, we've seen early entrants do well.
Carmella
There we
Arsch
go.
abrufen oder was?
She can be very dangerous in a match like this.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take her lightly. Not on this night.
Alter, Ohrenkrebs, Ohrenkrebs. Wie die Pistole drin.
Hard to argue your point about the
Immer
advantage of
kein
entering
Whisper.
late, Michael, and I'm sure guys like John Cena,
Sagst du da
The
kein
Undertaker, and Triple H would all agree. Of course,
muss sagen,
those
weil
three
ich
all
die ganz
won Royal
andere
Rumble
Antwort, aber
matches
das ist
after entering at the...
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was
Wer
amazing.
ist verletzt?
Here comes Sasha Banks.
And gets out of harm's way.
Oh boy, that could have
Die
been
nur
bad,
was
Michael.
das hat er kommt
Has been
Time for our
eliminated.
next competitor.
Junge, wo zeigst du hin?
This is going to be big, one way or another.
What do you think, Corey? Does she have a chance here tonight?
Of course she does,
Oh.
Cole. What kind of
Oh.
question is that?
Zweite? Ja? Bist du Rematch? Weil
Oh,
du
she
nicht
gets her with the elbow.
Nur weil ich das durch die erstellt habe, die ich erstellt habe. Und deswegen ist es ein Arschloch? Ja.
She's dazed on the top
Arschloch.
turnbuckle.
And it's a who's 29 gonna be?
You should know this by now, Byron.
Du musst Liegestütze, okay.
And here's
Bei
Nia
uns
Jax.
6 Stück eine 1. Also richtige. Halbes, also halbe. Das sind bei uns 40, muss man machen.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for
Aber
going
jetzt
back
kannst du
to
eine
something that worked
Abrisskugel,
before.
Alter. Die bekommt man nicht rüber, weil bei so dickeren, da geht
Byron,
es
she has no
nicht.
idea where she is right now.
And I assure you, the top of that turnbuckle is not where you want to be when you're in this kind of
Mein
condition.
Junge, Gott,
Who's it gonna be, fellas?
Der mutig was gemacht, damit die rausgeht.
Oh, it's Lana.
Ja, okay. Also wer von denen hat das überlebt?
The 2014 Royal Rumble match had so many rivalries, debuts, and streaks all in one that made for an exciting night in Pittsburgh,
Has
Pennsylvania.
been
Okay.
eliminated.
Moin, Tim. Tim, ich wurde verjagt. Moin, Tim, und wieder tschüss.
Taste the bomb.
This could be it for her.
Nee, das war nicht alles. Wenn es stimmt ist, dann mache ich schon richtig.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Obwohl das denn blutet ist.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Ganz sicher.
Nothing fancy there.
Nia Jax is really starting to fade now.
So
She's going to have to turn things around in a hurry, guys.
I really like her approach here, guys. Despite taking on quite a bit of punishment, she's still in there.
Das sieht mich
And I
auf den
think
Bär.
Might be it. Oh, my. Here's her tail. Leg drop across the throat.
There it is. Guys, whoever wins this match tonight will forever be ingrained in one of the most exclusive and elite lists of all of sports entertainment, and that is no exaggeration.
Check this out. She found something and she's sticking with it. Nia Jax is in deep trouble now, guys. Guys, there's a chance she won't be able to recover from this.
Aber warte mal, Moment.
Driven down hard.
Hier? Ich will immer Moment machen.
Over and over and over. We're seeing the same move being used.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Also immer Moment. Okay. Dann kann ich so kurz noch.
The 2017 Royal Rumble saw more than 52,000 members of the WWE Universe fill the Alamo Dome.
The Cesaro swing.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
She's really fixated on delivering that maneuver. Here she goes again. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
He's able to get out of the way there.
Could very well get dumped out here.
A compromising position to be in during a match like this for sure.
He's sticking to the game plan no matter how redundant it may be. That packed a punch.
I knew it was only leg drop. It's effective. That should do it.
Big move coming. Wait for it. It starts to feel like a broken record with that move. Clearly her current offense is based on the concept of repetition. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
She's really fixated on delivering that maneuver. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Aber, ey, wenn ich auf den Verband den
Nothing
Schädel,
fancy there.
dann blutet der.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Warum geht der Moment nicht?
Oh, she does it again. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Going to the well again.
Look at her go.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Wow.
Clearly her current offense is based on the concept of repetition.
Komm mal her.
Leg drop across the throat.
That's how you put an exclamation.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
She hit her with everything she has. She's taking out some heat, but you certainly cannot count her out yet.
Normal wear and tear, Cole. That's all this is. When you compete in a Royal Rumble match, you have to expect to absorb some sort of
10
punishment.
Minuten im
Up until
Rumble?
now, this match had all the makings of a good old-fashioned
Alter,
blowout.
schon eine Stunde gibt es fast.
She's sticking to the game plan no matter how redundant it may
Wenn du
be.
nicht bluten willst, dann allein
I think this is the beginning of the end.
The taste of bomb!
That has got to be it.
Let's look at the replay.
Nice move right there.
Papa, hier unten noch. Papa. Neue.
This one's over, guys.
Ja, gewonnen. Wie sieht?
Here she goes again. Check this out. And she's sticking with it.
Ich hab so 100 Hits schon gegeben, Alter.
Gosh, this is like that old battery commercial. This move just keeps going and going and going and going.
Mit nur Ja sagen.
Nia Jax is the most powerful woman in WWE, and we've seen her dominate a...
Big move coming. Leg drop across the throat. I bet you feel... Leg drop across the throat.
This one is over.
Definitely got it all that time.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
She might have it. Batista bomb.
This one's over, guys.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Here we go again. We've seen this before. Look at that. She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent. Nia Jax, the irresistible forces in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome. Any ideas of how an opponent can prepare for Nia?
I'd say it's nearly impossible to take down Nia, but the few times
Nia
Jax
has been eliminated.
Takes it.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
That might go down as one of the greatest Royal Rumbles of all time. Proud I was able to be a part of it.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here is your winner, Cutie Pie Teddy.
Das ist noch Müller, wenn du Schwucht
Zuschauer.
Wer hat mich abonniert? Stimmt, du hast 4 Abonnenten gehabt.
Wenn er so dumm mich abonniert hat. Bin ich sehr abonniert. Aber mir hat ohne Russe kommentiert, siehst du? Was er jetzt gemacht hat? Was tut Batista da? Batista, das ist eine Batista-Bomb? Okay, Wendy. Wendy ist das Handy. Wendy hat ein neues Handy. Aber ich weiß für immer. Passiert, da bin ich richtig ausgerastet. Ey, mein Dang, wie lange brauchst du?
winner, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
Well, this is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor.
Elbow drop!
His clothesline finds the mark, getting his attention with a vicious strike. His signature slam. He's just so dominant. There it is. And now he goes for it a second time. The upper body absorbing a great deal of pain here. A jarring neck breaker. Back in from the floor. Oh, man, that could have broken the jaw.
I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie star schedule to return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect.
Well, all due respect to the animal, but it's the WWE Universe's choice to cheer who they cheer and boo who they boo. They see Batista as a part-timer who's stealing the spot from a regular performer like Daniel Bryan.
Discussing the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista's return, you two recall their hatred of the returning star. I don't think the animal really cares what they think.
Well, they don't deserve him. He's told them time and time again to deal with it, and they'll have to when he wins here in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat. What a clothesline. Targeting the chest area. He hits him with the knee. This is not where you want to be.
Orton enters WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but I have to wonder if he's still got the killer instinct of the Apex Predator. He's been hiding behind the Authority an awful lot lately.
Oh, please, Byron. We're seeing the rebirth of Randy Orton. Last year, he won the WWE Championship at SummerSlam, successfully defended his title against guys like Daniel Bryan and The Big Show, and then closed out the year by unifying the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championships by beating John Cena in a ladder match. Nobody else in the WWE right now is on a roll of that magnitude.
His chest may be black and blue after this. He gets it with a reversal. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
He hits a nasty uppercut, showing off his vertical with that drop kick. Oh my goodness, crushing it. Daniel Bryan may have defeated Triple H earlier tonight, but he's still a WrestleMania rookie compared to his opponents here tonight.
It's not even close, Cole. All Bryan's done at WrestleMania before tonight was lose a match in 18 seconds 2 years ago, then rely on Kane to get the job done last year. Orton and Batista have so much more big match experience.
German suplex.
Michael, Corey, the two of you mentioned Bryan's lacking resume compared to Batista and Orton. And it's true. Batista beat Triple H in the main event of WrestleMania 21 and had championship matches at WrestleMania 23 and 26.
And the Apex Predator is in his 11th consecutive WrestleMania. Orton was in the main event at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania and successfully defended the W.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. And I can't believe this match is still going on.
Not yet.
Had this night started as most folks expected, we would have seen Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton face off in the main event of WrestleMania. Who would have thought when the trio formed Evolution a decade ago that they'd all be at each other's throats right now?
All partnerships go out the window when the WWE World Heavyweight Championship enters the picture. Even if Orton wins tonight, I don't think Triple H can trust his face of the WWE any longer.
Neato, man! that hurts. Bringing back up the tatters of Evolution you two mentioned. The Animal and Viper have been at odds ever since Batista returned in January and laid claim to Orton's title. Meanwhile, Triple H is angry at Batista's demands since his return.
Suffice it to say, the former members of Evolution hate each other almost as much as they hate Daniel Bryan. I doubt this trio will ever be on the same wavelength again.
Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
Oh, my God! A back suplex. He lands the strike with great accuracy. Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan's been fighting with Triple H. Orton's almost become an afterthought in his own title defense.
Well, for a guy who's clamored to be the face of the WWE and the centerpiece of the Authority, Orton has a lot to prove tonight, even with that championship around his waist.
There it is.
Hurricane Rana.
The two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought. And he's going to disprove that tonight when he exits the biggest WrestleMania ever as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's got two of the most hungry competitors in WWE to topple first, so I wouldn't call this one for the Apex Predator just yet.
It's clothesline after clothesline. Going for the double play with this move. Elbow drop. Big time. He clearly has confidence in that move. Wow. He just slammed him with ease.
Batista's been a real destroyer since he returned to WWE at the beginning of the year. He handily won the Royal Rumble and has been dominant ever since.
Batista did impress at the Royal Rumble, I'll admit. The Authority didn't even let Daniel Bryan enter the match. A guy in the WWE Championship picture since last August was just cut out of a WrestleMania opportunity. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
A nice shot by Batista. And a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. Batista wins. Once again, champion.
4 years away, and now...
Ja, genau das meine ich. Ich verliere ihr immer.
Here is your winner, the Animal, Batista.
The Animal is back atop the WWE food chain.
What an amazing comeback story for Batista, the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
And if you don't like it, deal with it. To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.
This is the main event.
Aber das ist doch Ehrenmann.
Flattens him with a clothesline. This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement.
Alter, das schaffe ich nicht.
He hits the clothesline. This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
This is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match, and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor.
And his elbow finds the mark. No! And sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Dragon suplex! DDT!
Lights out. Did you see that? Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Oh, and he hits a magnificent Hurricane Rana.
The animal Batista is looking like he's been tranquilized right now thanks to some early offense.
We thought he'd taken off the ring rust, but right now Orton and Bryan can take advantage of their superior ring shape.
Had this night started as most folks expected, we would have seen Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton face off in the main event of WrestleMania. Who would have thought when the trio formed Evolution a decade ago that they'd all be at each other's throats right now?
All partnerships go out the window when the WWE World Heavyweight Championship enters the picture. Even if Orton wins tonight, I don't think Triple H can trust his face of the WWE any longer.
DDT! Bringing back up the tatters of Evolution you two mentioned. The Animal and the Viper have been at odds ever since Batista returned in January and laid claim to Orton's title. Meanwhile, Triple H is angry at Batista's demands since his return.
Suffice it to say, the former members of Evolution hate each other almost as much as they hate Daniel Bryan.
I think this is the beginning of the end. Putting it all on the line. He's zeroing in on the arm now.
Hits him with the uppercut. Boy, European uppercut.
Incredible impact on that slam.
Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan's been fighting with Triple H. Orton's almost become an afterthought in his own title defense.
Well, for a guy who's clamored to beat
Randy Orton looking to finish this one early. That's a good way to knock a bone out of socket. A crippling backbreaker.
The two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought, and he's going to disprove that.
He's got him covered.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Eludes that one.
Oh, my, here we go again.
From behind. Big-time neck breaker.
I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie star schedule to return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect.
Well, all due respect to the animal, but it's the WWE Universe's choice to cheer who they cheer and boo who they boo. They see Batista as a part-timer who's stealing the spot from a regular performer like Daniel Bryan.
Second time. There's the cover. Can he do it? Discussing the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista's return, you two recall their hatred of the returning star. I don't think the animal really cares what they think.
Well, they don't deserve him. He's told them time and time again to deal with it, and they'll have to when he wins here in the main event of WrestleMania.
And it's Randy Orton able to stop the count.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Keep your eye on this one.
What incredible impact. Veteran strategy here to take out.
Look out!
Russian leg sweep.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
It's just time.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
The clothesline finds the mark.
Batista is in position. Ooh, spine buster by the animal.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Does Orton even know where he is?
Taken out with a Russian leg sweep.
No. Going for it again. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
WWE has hit great new heights in recent months thanks to the Authority's rise to power. We've seen Orton's amazing reign, and
Batista is in position. He was right here in New Orleans at Paige defeated AJ Lee in her WWE debut. Batista bomb. He wants to end this right here.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Bold move going for it again.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. I want to pick back up the discussion of the Authority that you two started. Not only have they taken opportunities from stars like Daniel Bryan,
big move coming. Wait for it. He's going for it all.
And the dive lands.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Batista isn't looking good here, guys. The animal may fall short of his WrestleMania mission right here.
Well, if Batista loses here tonight, I don't think he'll be able to.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
There is no way Daniel Bryan can be at 100% after the beating Triple H gave him tonight. This kid is nuts.
Yeah, but Michael, Daniel Bryan has got the power of the yes movement behind him. That might be just enough for Bryan to power through the pain.
And there it is again.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
He's got him now. Got the shoulders down. 1, 2. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise. Wow.
The match isn't even over, and I can already tell you that this is one of the most exciting triple threat matches I have seen in a very long time.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
It's got to be over now.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it. The yes lock's applied. Orton might tap out.
Oh, look who's back. Triple H, Stephanie.
The Authority just wants to have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
No, more than that, Corey.
Triple H just ripped the referee out of the ring. I believe Daniel Bryan could have won the championship right there.
Clearly, Triple H is still bitter over losing to Daniel Bryan earlier on tonight.
Yeah, the reason Daniel Bryan has made it to this matchup. Meanwhile, is Daniel Bryan, Batista with a line buster.
Triple H now summoning a new official.
What the? Oh, come on.
I'm sure this referee's going to be fair.
It's all about what's best for business, gentlemen.
It's all about screwing over Daniel
Batista
Bryan.
looking to put Bryan away with a Batista bomb. Here's the cover. And a kick out. A kick out.
Not quite.
The Authority obviously unhappy with the performance of this official.
It's just continued oppression by the Authority. Trying to control the narrative,
Just
control
remember
the match.
Who signs your paycheck, Saxton?
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. Daniel Bryan has had his back against the wall since the beginning of this night. He's been banged up, he's bruised, he's battered. Now he's got the Authority against him once again. Meanwhile, Batista to the post. And Daniel Bryan.
Bryan trying his best to fight this uphill battle.
Bryan's fired up. Look out! Bryan! Suicide dive down below the Authority.
Right now, it's Daniel Bryan against the world. Do whatever you got to do to survive.
Daniel Bryan battling, fighting everybody. Oh, and the... catches him off guard with that amazing acrobatic move. Rolling up Batista, shoulders are down, and just breaking things up is Randy Orton.
How close was Daniel Bryan?
As close as Daniel Bryan's ever going to get, because now the plan is coming together, and Bryan's going to end up on the short end of the stick.
And now the assault outside the ring by Randy Orton. Remember, triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes as Bryan is whipped into the barricade. And Randy Orton now unleashing fury on Bryan.
Randy Orton seemingly... Oh! In desperation mode, along with Batista doing whatever they can to suppress Daniel Bryan.
This is clearly about injuring Bryan, ending his career, and now Randy Orton with steel stairs in hand.
Yeah, this very well could end Bryan.
Oh my God, Bryan driven down again.
Daniel Bryan's fairy tale evening just came to a screeching halt.
Now look at this, Batista and Randy Orton game planning their next form of attack.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh boy.
Now right here in front of us, the announce table being ripped apart. You can only imagine what Batista and Orton have planned here.
Perhaps the final act to disable the dreams of Daniel Bryan.
Bryan can't even move. He's defenseless out here.
Bryan is giving it his all. So much heart, so much determination.
Oh my God. To the announce table now. Bryan went through hell in the first match tonight, and now a second match against Orton and Batista.
You don't think?
What the?
Oh, I do think. Batista wants to end Bryan's career right here.
WWE kommt gut an.
Up goes Bryan.
Ey, WWE wird
Batista
so gut ankommen.
My
Right
God.
through our table.
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Bryan's been broken in half.
Be careful what you ask for, Daniel Bryan, because you just might get it.
Absolute no concern for the health and well-being of Daniel Bryan.
And now the medical personnel bringing in a stretcher.
What a horrible sight.
Oh, what a horrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan, who fought so valiantly earlier on to beat Triple H, to get to this triple threat match for an opportunity at the championship, the main event at WrestleMania. And now
Batista just flattened Orton.
Yeah, Batista and Orton, who had an alliance moments ago, now turn this into a one-on-one match for the WWE title.
That's what they wanted. That's what Batista and Randy Orton wanted. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of the equation so they could compete for the championship.
Well, it's also what the Authority wanted as well. Triple H and Stephanie. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of here. Been a thorn in their side forever.
Batista once again in complete control. The Apex Predator being beaten down.
Meanwhile, medical personnel continue to work on Daniel Bryan as this match continues for the WWE Championship.
All right, now it's Batista who's in firm control
again
over the Viper.
Well, the Animal returned to WWE for one reason, to be the best.
And look at Orton fighting back, but again, driven back down to the floor.
Yeah, the Animal could be just moments away, Corey, from accomplishing that goal.
And Orton rolled back into the ring by the Animal, Batista. But Orton caught him. And now Randy Orton's got Batista where he wants him.
Batista took too much time, and he may pay for it.
Went for the DDT, and Batista launches Orton over the top rope. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan's being stretchered back to the locker room area for medical treatment.
No.
Randy Orton off the apron, face first goes Batista. And there's Bryan being carted away.
Better bring that stretcher back here. We might need it for Batista.
Terrible, terrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan. Well, Daniel Bryan, what is he doing?
Listen, I get the fighting spirit of Daniel Bryan, but Bryan's hurt.
What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Bryan's got more guts than brains, period.
Medical personnel try to get Daniel Bryan out of here, and now Orton has Bryan.
Well, Randy Orton's going to make sure that Daniel Bryan heads back to the locker room on a stretcher after driving him into the steps.
him with those kicks.
This is his opportunity to win this thing. And that's twice now.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Got him with the S-lock.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
He did it! He did it! The Miracle Kid! The Miracle Kid!
It's a miracle on Bourbon Street! Yes! Yes! Yes!
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan just overcame the authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
No shame in tapping out to that move. Wow, that looked incredibly painful.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there. Zeroing in on the chest. Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare, and we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
driving his knee down. The champ is taking it to the Demon now. Incredible considering the hell Daniel has been put through in recent weeks.
It's adrenaline right now for Daniel Bryan. Once it wears off, he'll feel all the aches and pains again.
Hurricane Rana beautifully executed. Drop kick to the knee.
Oh.
He's really putting his athleticism on display here. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
This week, Bryan said he's going to send the...
He goes for the cover, and he kicks out.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Kane's enjoying himself now. Bringing it back between the ropes. We may have discovered his favorite move. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Daniel Bryan is the heart of a lion, no doubt about it. Will it be enough to get him through this match?
Heart of a lion, but cursed with the face of a goat.
Daniel Bryan had such a tumultuous journey to gaining the WWE World Heavyweight title. A lifelong dream come true. And the dream continued when he married the gorgeous Brie Bella. But as of late, that dream has turned into a nightmare because of the Demon in the ring.
It's a nightmare Kane wants to make sure Daniel Bryan never wakes up from.
Corey, you always refer to Daniel Bryan as an overachiever. I won't disagree. That's exactly what he is. That's why this entire arena is behind Daniel Bryan tonight.
No, when I'm talking about being an overachiever, I'm saying Daniel Bryan marrying Brie Bella is a 1 married to a 10. Okay? That's overachieving.
That's not very nice.
No, he reverses it.
Daniel Bryan's been taking the devil's favorite demon back home to hell. Nearly 16,000 WWE fans in attendance trying to will Daniel Bryan on here in New Jersey, the Garden State.
Kindergarten State, Cole. They named it after the average intelligence level of their citizens. I still don't get it, but I can't deny Daniel Bryan having a connection with WWE fans.
A jarring uppercut.
Corey, you said you don't understand the logic behind Daniel Bryan's connection to fans. Well, I think Daniel is the same as everyone else who stands up for what they believe in, who fights for what they have. There's nothing difficult to understand there.
Saxton, it's that kind of garbage talk that makes you the Newark of commentators. Don't test logic with me. You're not on my level. The truth is, fans just like chanting yes, period. You know, going into this match, Daniel Bryan was wearing a neck brace all week. I guarantee you he's still hurt from when Kane chokeslammed him. There's no way the champ's at 100%.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
I'll repeat Corey's statement regarding Daniel Bryan being in a neck brace all week. A product of Kane delivering 3 tombstone pile drivers. One of those right on our announce table. After the assault, Daniel had to be rushed to the nearest medical facility.
It was just more evidence that Kane can't be controlled. I really don't want to see Daniel Bryan structured out of this arena again, but that's a high possibility in an Extreme Rules match.
Of course, guys, anyone with a family can sympathize with Daniel Bryan. Such a frightening scene we saw last week when Kane tried to drag Daniel Bryan's new wife, Brie Bella, to the bottom of the ring.
Such a horrifying scene, Michael. To hear Brie screaming for her life is something that'll traumatize Daniel Bryan forever. The end may be near.
We mentioned Kane's attack on Brie. I think as a result, this fight has become about more than the championship for Bryan. Kane put his hands on Daniel's
suicide dive. Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Kane wants to put this away. On his head, took the brunt of that one. You realize, guys, these two used to be tag team champions together, and now they're tearing each other apart in an Extreme Rules match where anything goes.
We're beyond Dr. Shelby now, Cole. These two are only going to take their anger out on one another.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Back in the ring again. Set him up, Russian leg sweep.
Michael brought up how in an Extreme Rules match, anything goes. That is something that really frightens me when Kane is involved. We may see the depths of his depravity.
Kane can do so much damage to you with just his bare hands. The last thing he needs now is permission to use weapons. This match might be like killing a cockroach with a flamethrower. You know, we wouldn't have the Demon here if Corporate Kane's job performance as Director of Operations was more satisfactory to the Authority.
Come on, Corey. Corporate Kane was a puppet for the Authority. And then Stephanie McMahon provoked Kane to unleash the Devil's favorite demon.
He wants to do this in the ring.
On the topic of Kane's affiliation with the Authority, of course, the Authority has had their issues with Daniel Bryan over the past couple of months, and I don't believe anyone thinks that has suddenly changed.
Exactly, Michael. This is not the same Kane that Stephanie had her thumb on, but Kane is still serving the same purpose.
And you can't blame Daniel Bryan for this ire and for this fury. This is more than about the championship. Kane made it personal when he went after Daniel Bryan's wife, Brie.
This speaks of the power of the Big Red Machine. One right hand flattens Bryan.
Oh, my God, and Bryan
Launched into the LED wall.
This is the kind of match that could take years off your career.
Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. An impressive series of moves right there.
This one is over.
my God, what the heck? Kane's got that cylinder.
Don't do this.
And Daniel Bryan luckily moved out of the way as Kane put it through the windshield.
That wouldn't have just taken Bryan's title, it might have taken his career.
And Kane again with a right hand knocking Bryan down.
The devil's favorite demon just overwhelming the champion.
Oh, and Kane put his hand through the windshield.
Bryan has got himself a temporary reprieve, and now Bryan is digging in the trunk.
And now it's Daniel Bryan looking for in the trunk of the car.
What is that?
The crowbar.
Oh, my God, a tire iron. Right off the face of Kane.
Kane is out.
Remember Extreme Rules. Anything goes. You win via pinfall or submission for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Guys, Kane is barely moving.
Yeah, now the problem is you got to get him back into the ring, right?
Good luck with that.
How does Daniel Bryan do this?
Man, you're not going to drag a 300-plus pounder all the way back into the ring.
Especially when you're Daniel Bryan's size. I mean, he's got time. There are no countouts, but I mean, this is ridiculous. How do you drag this carcass into the ring?
Oh, look at this.
I'll tell you how, Michael Cole, you get very creative.
This could actually work.
You don't think. Kane's coming too. Kane's coming too.
Now Bryan's ready for it.
Again with the tire iron. Daniel Bryan getting extreme on Kane.
Bryan tried to ensure there was absolutely no movement from Kane. And I think Bryan's he's gonna drive this thing.
Does he know how?
He's got to figure it out.
Figure it out right now. He's got Kane out cold on the forklift, lifting it up. Daniel Bryan, what an ingenious way to get Kane back to the arena.
They would keep saying anything goes, including driving forklifts. Bryan's headed back to
This is
ringside.
incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever. Can you believe this, guys?
Believe it. It's happening.
Kane is out. Cold.
Raising the forklift.
Hey, pretty good for his first time.
He's going to dump Kane in the ring. He's actually going to dump Kane into the ring.
He did it.
And Kane's still out.
Where the hell's Bryan going?
I don't know about this.
No way. Daniel Bryan to the top of the forklift. Kane's all the way across the ring.
You don't need to do this, Bryan.
Are you kidding me? No way. Get out, Daniel. Get down.
Yes, way.
Go. Bryan with a headbutt on the top of the forklift. Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the match. This is Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare. And we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
And he lands the slam. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Nicely done. Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled. No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. damaging. That should do it.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Shoulders down, is it enough?
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Second time we're seeing this here. Wow, he's looking for the win.
Daniel retains the championship. He slays the demon.
Man, that Extreme Rules match is one of the best I've ever seen. It was incredible.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
What an effort by Daniel Bryan. Talk about never say die. Can you believe it?
I don't have to believe it. I saw it. The Demon King took Daniel Bryan on the tour through hell he promised, but Daniel Bryan managed to survive. When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.
I thought this was just another setback in my WWE journey that I'd have to overcome, but it turned out to be much more serious than that. As I went through the process of trying to get cleared by various doctors, I decided that it was time to take a step back and face an unfortunate reality. My in-ring career was over. On February 8th, 2016, in my home state of Washington, I said goodbye to everything I worked for and dreamed of.
It is with a heavier heart and the utmost sadness that I officially announce my retirement. I have loved this in a way that I have never loved anything else. And for that, I'm grateful.
After my retirement, I had to step away from WWE for a while. I needed some space. Plus my wife, Bree, and I were trying to start a family. But after some time went by and my emotional wounds had somewhat healed, I returned to WWE as the general manager of SmackDown Live.
And this show, it's about the amazing superstars and giving them the opportunities that they deserve.
I was having a blast as GM, but it wasn't quite the same. Whenever I see new guys that are really talented, I was like, ooh, imagine the match I could have with that guy. So with Bree's encouragement, I didn't give up fighting for my dreams. Having our daughter really made me feel like I needed to come back. I think it's a strong message to really say, like, hey, there are some things that people are going to tell you no, and you have to keep fighting for it if you really believe in yourself. So I think that's an important lesson to teach our baby. And selfishly also, I wanted Birdie to be able to see me wrestle. Look at all those people watching. Hi, can you say hi? He's a shy little bird. A little over 2 years after I said goodbye in Seattle, I got the amazing news that I was able to return.
You need to fight for your dreams. And if you fight for your dreams will fight for you.
Fortunately,
It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You got to remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being. Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Headlock.
Unleashing it for the second time now. That'll make your heart beat. Lightning fast reflexes. A quick reversal by Kevin Owens. Corey, we could argue that no one was happier to hear that Daniel Bryan was cleared than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were. That's why it was shocking to see them turn on their friend.
Oh, listen, Daniel Bryan's dream was to come back and compete in the ring. And we're happy that he's back. The problem is he fired Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Owens finishes the job.
Yep, Sami and Kevin, the definition of teamwork.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Here are your winners, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You got to remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being.
And a scoop slam. Twice as nice.
Owens is looking one step closer to the unemployment line.
Oh, Kevin Owens hates lines. You know we're cutting that one too.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up. What's coming next?
Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power. And we're back to this form of attack. Drops the elbow on him.
Shane O'Mac is trying to establish who's boss out there.
Brought in the hard way. Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
Scoop slam.
The
medical staff still dealing with Daniel Bryan after that cowardly attack from behind by Sami and Kevin.
You can form your own opinions on it, Cole. The fact of the matter is it was a brilliant sneak attack. Daniel Bryan was effectively removed from the equation before the bell could even ring.
How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move. Reminding everyone that Daniel Bryan still remains at ringside, being tended to by our medical personnel after a blindsided attack by two men he once called friends.
This is not the way Daniel Bryan wanted to return to action. This is supposed to be a feel-good story. It's supposed to be a homecoming for Daniel Bryan. Coming back to the same stadium he became WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn seem to have taken that away from him.
Seeing Daniel Bryan on a stretcher at ringside at the start of this match is an eerie parallel to the last time Bryan was in this very venue, in the main event of WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, that's right, Corey. After an attack from Triple H earlier in the night, Bryan was in bad shape for the main event against Batista and Randy Orton. When the duo performed a Batista Bomb RKO combo on the announce desk, we thought the night would be over for the leader of the Yes Movement.
The two of you brought up Daniel Bryan's past history in this arena and once again being put on a stretcher. 2014, he fought back and eventually defeated Batista and Orton to become WWE Champion. I hope that Bryan can fight back and have another happy ending tonight. Shane McMahon, big move coming.
That's a combination, bam! This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Shane McMahon now.
Down he goes with a scoop slam. Shane McMahon, big move coming.
Shane O'Mac putting his jiu-jitsu training to work.
Wow. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Come on, Kevin Owens. You can do this.
I think it was an
incredible move by Shane McMahon. Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens.
This is Shane McMahon's chance.
There he goes again.
You know, Saxton, in the same manner that it's bold for Shane McMahon to continue fighting, it's also approaching levels of stupidity. This is more guts than brains is what it is.
And now it's 2-on-1 here. You got to admire the boldness of Shane McMahon going into this fight without Daniel Bryan, but the numbers are catching up to him.
Even before the ingenious attack from Owens and Zayn started this match, the odds have been in the Yep Movement's favor all night. Just look at the shape Bryan and Shane are in.
I actually agree with you, Corey. Bryan has 3 years of ring rust to shake off, in addition to 2 brutal attacks from Zayn and Owens. Meanwhile, Shane is dealing with an umbilical hernia, a staph infection, and diverticulitis. Owens and Zayn, however, are on the same page. We really need to see a miracle on Burger Street tonight.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Brought in the hard way.
Shane McMahon, big move coming.
That's a combination, bam! I'm not sure how much he has left. The situation just got real bad for Sami Zayn.
Hits with the clothesline. Corey, Byron, the two of you touched on the highs and lows of Yeselmania. Bryan's won and lost titles here, but I don't think he expected to go from the thrill of his first ring entrance in years to the pain of the pre-match attack so quickly. Here's hoping he can get back in this, and we'll be celebrating Yes, so mania here in New Orleans once again.
Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be.
No way.
Remember, Byron, if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, if they win, they'll be rehired to SmackDown Live.
That is not a comforting thought for Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon or the rest of the SmackDown Live roster for that matter.
Oh no, here we go. Sami Blue Thunderbomb!
This has got to be it. But he's got to capitalize now.
A kick out. This one's not over yet.
Shane McMahon right on the money with that kick out.
Shane's got a lot of fight.
He slams him down with authority.
Kevin Owens feeling good about things, but this is not over yet.
Sami.
Oh, beluga kick from Sami Zayn.
Will this be enough? You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Oh, wow.
Back inside the ring now. A quick reversal by Shane McMahon.
Wow, look at the quickness by Shane McMahon.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, hanging off for dear life.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it. If every tag team in the back isn't watching this match right now, they're doing themselves a major disservice.
His shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out.
How'd he do that?
Instinct. That's the only thing keeping these teams standing at this point.
This has been a battle. Shane McMahon, big move coming.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. That's it. It's over. It's over.
But can he follow up here? Shane McMahon with the cover.
Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens.
Right across the injured abdomen.
Owens and Zayn fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their careers.
There's a tag. Owens now legal.
KO looking to go up to the top rope.
This will be such poetic justice.
Oh!
Frog splash! Cover on Shane!
No!
And breaking things up is Daniel Bryan.
Desperation on both sides here.
Well, Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves.
Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no! Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan's back up on the apron.
Yeah, he's running hot right now, but we'll see if he can sustain it for long.
Shane McMahon, big move coming.
That's a combination, bam!
And there it is, boys.
with a punch. Well, that's one way to surprise an opponent. Oh, he's such a tough target. God, that was a vicious shot. Oh, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Oh, and what a right hand. Fighting back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got looking for a sleeper hold here.
Daniel Bryan wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now creates separation. Could this be his moment?
Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now.
Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode.
Shane crawling with everything he's got, trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
Tag made.
Here we go.
And here comes Daniel Bryan. His return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the right hand. And look at Bryan go.
Knocks him off of the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury.
A moment we never thought we'd see. Vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up. Oh, wow. Baseball slide takes him out.
Daniel Bryan from the apron.
The apron.
Shane McMahon likes to showboat, but he better not get carried away.
He delivers a hard clothesline. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Oh, the missile drop kick.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Ooh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself.
This is incredible. What a moment. Look at this. And he lands a hellacious uppercut. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Here he goes.
Shane O'Mac is trying to establish who's boss out there.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away? Jeez, I don't like Sami Zayn's chances in this one.
Back in the ring now. Oh no, we know what this is. Watch him with a series of kicks.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Looking for the win. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Oh, going for it! Going for it!
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
Do you believe in miracles on Bourbon Street?
What a comeback story for Daniel Bryan.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
And Daniel Bryan will celebrate with his wife, Brie Bella, who inspired him to fight for your dreams, because if you fight for your dreams, they'll fight for you. What a moment for Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
Welcome back, Daniel Bryan. There's the 77,000 chanting in unison. An absolutely unbelievable sight here at WrestleMania.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent.
That's one of those personal WrestleMania moments and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm so glad we all got to be a part of it.
Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Leapfrog. You know, you just can't teach experience. You have to live it. That gives Daniel Bryan a huge advantage in this match.
Good point, Corey. They say there's no greater teacher than adversity, and Daniel Bryan has earned a wealth of knowledge from that teacher.
When you guys talk about adversity being Daniel Bryan's greatest teacher, it reminds me how Bryan Danielson must have been the hugest teacher's pet. Sort of like you, Saxton. He probably stayed after school and got first place at the science fair right before someone jammed him into a locker where nerds like Danielson belong.
You seem to be harboring a lot of feelings of contempt toward Bryan Danielson, Cole, when in fact, he might be your kindred spirit. I just hope you could stay professional and not get too personal calling this match. I'm a fan of this Bryan Danielson kid, but he's at a severe disadvantage tonight. Daniel Bryan's a 19-year veteran, while Bryan Danielson has only been at this for 4 years.
I agree, Corey, but Danielson is a fast learner and has already wrestled in Japan and has honored some of America's top independent promotions.
And a lethal clothesline. The two of you discussed Danielson's inexperience tonight. Have you seen his velocity in heat matches? His competition isn't exactly main event caliber.
I hate to agree with you, but Danielson's only faced a few WWE competitors. Guys like Jamie Noble and Rico are talented, sure, but they're not exactly on the level of a Triple H or a Randy Orton.
The stop in the leg. Just nasty. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's looking at it.
These two guys have some similar moves. They must have trained at the same school or something, but I digress. Danielson's faster hitting, but Daniel Bryan
surprises him with those kicks.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Hits him with the uppercut. He's going for the pin. And he got a near fall out of it. Wow.
Corey, you mentioned the similarities of Danielson's repertoire to Daniel Bryan's.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock. The yes lock is applied. Game, set, match. This one is over. Will Bryan Danielson be able to continue?
Daniel Bryan overcomes his past,
turning back the hands of time.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Daniel Bryan has shown how much a man can learn, how much a man can grow when he's doing what he loves.
When you strive for 2 decades to be the best, these are your results.
Michael, your pride definitely takes a hit when you're forced to tap out.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.